Hello, hi, I'm Cryptic Hybrid, and this is Aren't Green Reapers Supposed to Be Scary? Now this right here is a visual novel in which you find yourself in the world of Green Reapers, but it's not conventional Green Reapers with the black hood and the side. Now these are quite different, but you'll see what I mean right away because we're gonna play together. Let's start. Huh? Where am I? What was I just doing now? I tried searching through my memories, but all I met with is a blank. What a strange feeling. It's almost as if my mind is empty. On top of that, I can't feel my body. I tried moving my arms and legs, but I don't sense any response. Am I dead? Well, I guess if I am, there's really nothing I can do about it. I should just accept it and let myself rest. I was joined by silence as I attempted to clear my mind. But it only lasted for a few moments as I started hearing something. Voices? They sound muffled, but I could separate the two of them. It sounds like two females talking to each other. Another second passed and a strange feeling slowly came creeping in at the back of my head. It was like my senses started regaining themselves. Something is pressed at the back of my head. Something soft and warm? What is this strange feeling? It's something I've never felt before. More and more of my senses came back to me and I realized what I was feeling. Are these a woman's thighs? I could visualize its shape, not to mention they feel so warm. My head is definitely resting on a woman's thighs right now. Oh, I think he's waking up. Is he? I hear the two voices again, but this time they were actually audible. Hey human, can you hear me? Human? Is she referring to me? My body was startled for a quick second when I felt something touch my forehead. Is she caressing my head? Human, wake up! As the voice called out to me, I felt strength coming back to my body and I was finally able to open my eyes. Oh, hello. What greeted me is a cute girl staring straight into my eyes. Though I couldn't help but avert my gaze to the other two things looking down at me. Her big breasts. They're big. Hey human, can you hear me? Are you okay? She's talking to me, right? I'm fine where I'm in heaven. Wait, let me save. Let's save. Am I in heaven? Huh? What are you talking about? Did you hit your head or something? Well, that might actually be the case, as I don't remember anything. Where am I? What happened to me? Oh. Let me have a look at him. A small girl suddenly came from my other side, wearing a worried look as she stared at me. I knew it was futile, but I tried thinking if I've ever seen these two girls before. It was to no avail as my mind could still not form any memory. Who are you two? I'm sure this must be really confusing for you. Even we are confused, as something like this has never happened before. Something like this? What do you mean exactly? How should I explain it? Now, let's slow down a bit. Why don't we start by introducing ourselves? My name is New, I guess, and this small girl is Susui. Don't introduce me with your stupid nicknames. It's Susui, not Susui. Oh, come on, Susui. You know it's a cute name. No, it's not. Can we get back to the matter at hand here? Oh, right. How about you, human? What's your name? My name? That's weird. I don't even remember my name. I don't know. Huh? I can't remember my name. You don't? Isn't that really bad? Well, then you could at least tell us what you want to be called. Unless you just want us to call you human. Huh? Well, I want to be called... I don't know. Cryptic? It's fine. Cryptic, yeah. You can call me Cryptic. Cryptic, is it? I'm still gonna refer to you as human though. I've been wondering about it, but why do you keep calling me human? Well, that's because you're a human. Well, yeah, I at least know that much, but why would another human call me that? Well, that's because we're not humans like you, Cryptic. What do you mean you're not humans? That's right, we're Grim Reapers. Huh? Grim Reapers? Is this some kind of joke? No, it's not. We really are Grim Reapers. No, how could that be true? Aren't Grim Reapers supposed to be scary? All I see in front of me are two cute girls. Oh my, are you trying to hit on me, human? He wasn't just referring to you, you know. And don't get too excited just because you were called cute. Well, anyway, Cryptic, I wouldn't be so sure about calling you a human. Huh? What do you mean by that? Well, you see, humans aren't able to stay in our world. When a human enters our world, they quickly lose their strength and wither away to become a soul. This place is made for Green Reapers after all, but if you're still able to maintain your body, then just that fact alone proves that you're no longer human. What do you mean I'm no longer human? Not having memories is actually helping me in this situation. I was able to accept her words even though they sound unbelievable. If what you're saying is true, then what am I? Well, we're not sure about that. Well, this is the first time something like this has happened after all. I don't know how I should feel about the situation. I had no recollection of what I was doing before, or who I am even. If I had memories, I'd probably feel distraught, but right now I just feel so confused. Alright, and what's going to happen now? If I'm here, doesn't that mean I'm already dead? Most likely. It's better not to hope for anything and just assume that's actually the case. Though we need to find out what actually are you and how all of this happened. Alright, how are we going to do that? You don't need to worry about that. We have Mykka to take care of you. Mykka? Is that another Reaper? Of course she is. She specializes in researching all about our world and yours too. I'm sure she'll be able to find out what we need to do with you. Yeah, we should go meet her so she can check you out. Let's go, human. Well, what's the rush? Wait, let me rest a bit. Are you not feeling okay? Or do my thighs just feel that good? Well, well, they do, I guess. Yeah, your thighs feel really soft. Huh? What are you saying, human? You're not supposed to agree on that. I just want to keep resting on them. No, you can't do that. Why not? I've been doing it all this time. I slowly rubbed my face on New's supple thighs. Eek, don't do that! We're leaving now. Are you two seriously flirting when you just met? Susui pulled me away from you and she quickly distanced herself from me while covering her thighs. Okay. I can talk to them, but nothing else. Aren't you leaving with you? Well, I just have a few questions before we go. Huh? What is it? How exactly did I get here? A portal suddenly opened when me and you were talking and your body emerged from it. Huh, a portal. It's the same way how a Reaper would leave and enter our world. After that, New insisted to have you rest on her lap, and you finally woke up after a few moments. Alright, I see. Any more questions? So, are you two actually Grim Reapers? Of course we are. We have no reason to come up with a lie like that. I guess so. It's really just hard to believe I'm actually looking at Grim Reapers. Are you implying something? Huh? No, nothing. Then, do you have any other questions? How old exactly are you? Why are you asking me that? Don't you know that's rude? Is it? I wouldn't know as I don't have any memories. Well, that's true. Just don't ask something like that again. Okay, if you say so. Anything else to ask? No, that's all. Huh? What is it, human? Well, I thought we were going to see another Reaper. Oh, right. Just don't stick too close to me. Should we go now? Yeah. Can I really not get close to you? Jesus, this guy's clingy. Me and you left the room as she told me to follow her. The place we're in seemed like a big building judging from the number of doors we passed. But despite the abundance of rooms, the building feels so desolate. We went down to the lowest floor and we finally reached our destination. It's the last door located at the end of the floor. This portion of the building felt even more deathly silent. Here we are. So this is where that Mykka Reaper you mentioned? It doesn't sound like there's anyone behind the door. Of course she's there. Mimi just doesn't talk at all. Mimi? Be sure to behave yourself around her too. Well, not that I plan to do anything weird. Niu raised her hand and knocked on the door. A few moments passed and I heard footsteps coming to us. The door clicked and slowly opened. Oh. What greeted us is a small girl in a maid outfit. I felt a weird sense of familiarity as our eyes met. But it couldn't have been because I've met her before, as I still couldn't recall any memory. She paused for a few seconds, staring at me before averting her gaze to Niu. Big sister Niu, do you need something? Big sister? Oh, isn't she just so cute? She's so polite and well-mannered. Right. I guess it should be obvious you're not actually blood-related? Of course not. Though I wouldn't mind having a cute little sister. Okay, for some reason she wasn't what I was expecting when you mentioned the name Mykka. What were you expecting her to be? Well, I don't know, the way you described her made her sound more mature? Or at least older than you. Then you're actually right. I'm right? Yep, because she's not actually Mimi. Oh, she's not? The little girl kept quiet as if not concerned that we were talking about her. If she's not supposed to be Mykka, then who is she? I thought we were headed to this Mykka person. Oh, this adorable girl is Intoh, and she's a doll made by Mimi. A doll? That's right. Isn't Mimi amazing? First it was Grim Reapers, and now a doll? What is she going to introduce to me to next? Wait, is she? Is she a doll? I wouldn't know as I don't know how your world works. But how can she actually be a doll? She doesn't look any different than you, and she even talked. Well, I'm not really sure how Mimi was able to make her, but Inin is definitely just a doll and not another Grim Reaper. Though of course I still love her all the same. Inin and Mimi, where are these nicknames coming from? But that's not what's important right now. I turned back to the small girl wanting confirmation. Is that true? That you're a doll? Yes. That is what my master has told me. Alright, I'm assuming by master you meant this Mykka person? Yes. Now that Niu has mentioned it, I could feel that there's something odd about this girl. She feels more lifeless compared to the other two girls I've met previously. Intoh kept on staring at me, looking up and down as if analyzing my body. Is something wrong? Excuse me, I didn't mean to stare at you. No, that's fine. Do you need something? What are you... How do I refer to you? Huh. Was that what she was going to ask before stopping herself? Probably not. I guess you can call me Cryptic. I can't really recall my name, but you can just refer to me as that. You can't remember? That's right. That's what he said to us a while ago too. He just appeared out of nowhere without knowing anything. He appeared out of nowhere? Is he a human, Sister Niu? Well, I don't really know. He looks like one, but humans shouldn't be able to exist in our world. That's what Master has told me too. And that's exactly why I brought him here. We need Mimi to look at him. She'll probably figure out what's happening. Understood. Could I refer to you as human, just like Sister Niu? Yeah, that's fine. I don't really know my actual name anyway. Thank you. Then could you two wait for a moment? I'll tell Master of the situation. Intoh falls into silence for a few seconds. Another few moments passed and we heard noises scuffling from inside the room. Please excuse the commotion. Master has to prepare before meeting you. Huh? No, that's fine. But I thought you were going to tell her what's happening. I already did. You already did. Yes. That would explain the ruckus inside the room, but how exactly was she able to tell her? Well, okay, if you say so. A few more moments passed and the noise has already stopped. But despite that, Intoh remained silent as we just stared at each other awkwardly. Should I ask something or just keep waiting? I mean, since we're here, let's ask. Are we still not going to meet her? She seemed to be done cleaning up. I apologize, but my master is still preparing. Huh, what exactly is she doing? Don't pressure her, human. No, that wasn't my intention. I just thought she was done already. Mimi isn't good with new people, and this is the first time in a long time that she has met someone new. Then, do you mean she's preparing herself rather than just cleaning the room? Yeah, so be sure to be patient with her. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry for the wait. Before New could say any more, we got interrupted by Intoh. I think my master is ready to meet you now. If you could follow me? You think? Alright, we walked into the room with Intoh leading us and we were quickly met by a new face. Oh, hello. It's a tall girl frantically standing with a nervous expression on her face. Her coat hanging from her shoulders is making her chest pop out even more. They're even bigger than New's. I averted my gaze upwards and noticed that she's already looking at me. She definitely caught me staring at her boobs. Intoh quickly walked to stand beside her, seemingly ensuring she's 1 foot behind while the shy girl inched closer to her. New walked to the other side and stood near me. Human, this is Mykka. Author's note, Mykka is pronounced... Oh, okay, yeah, Mykka. Oh, nice to meet you. You can call me Cryptic. This feels awkward when she knows I was staring at her like that. Mykka silently nods as a response. I know New told me she's not good with new people, but she's even more nervous than I expected. Don't tell me she's actually creeped out by me. She doesn't seem to have any plans to speak, as she doesn't even seem to try to open her mouth. Mimi, have Init told you what's happening? Yes, I've told Master why you're here. Mykka turned to New and nodded her head. Do you think you'll be able to find out what's happening? The conversation was quickly led by New, and I felt like I didn't belong in the room. I could tell the three know each other well, as even Mykka seemed comfortable around New, though she still hasn't uttered a single word. We should sort this out as soon as possible. We never know if something bad will happen. Mykka nods her head once again. Master needs to look at the subject first. Subject? Oh, is she referring to me? Of course. Human will cooperate with whatever you need from him. Isn't that right, human? Yeah? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I don't think there's really anything else I can do. That's right, good human. Are you treating me like a pet? Neo let out a small chuckle before turning back to the two girls once again. Then, what does he need to do? Master just needs to examine him. If he could take a seat, we could start. You heard her, human? I'll just be here waiting till you're done. Okay, wait, let me save. You should talk to Ines so you can start on what they will need to do. Well, can I ask something first? Sure, just don't keep them waiting. I don't want to be rude, but is Mykka actually mute? Of course not. She doesn't talk. She just doesn't talk at all. A lot. A lot, but she hasn't said a single word since we came here. That's just the way she is. She's been like that ever since I met her. You'll quickly get used to it. Well, alright, it's not like I want to force her to do it. Be sure to be gentle with her. So, what exactly are they going to do to me? I'm not really sure either. I think Mimi just needs to examine you. Okay, examine how? I don't know, since you're the first case for everyone. Why are you worrying for, human? Well, I just hope it's not something that would hurt. What are you talking about? Why would we want to hurt you? Well, you are Grim Reapers. Well, that's true. So, is Intoh really a doll? I already told you that she is. You did, but I really just find it hard to believe. She may seem a little odd, but I wouldn't think she's a doll if you hadn't mentioned it. Well, that's because Mimi wanted her to be just like us. Though she's one thing that would most probably convince you she's a doll. And what would that be? Well, I don't think it's something I should be talking about, especially to a guy like you. Huh? What does that mean? Well, it's just something private. I shouldn't even have brought it up. Don't ask anymore. Wait, you're telling me that that even after you got me curious? Oh, it's your fault it slipped out because of your questions. Right. Okay, that's all for now. Okay, then you should get started. I looked at Mykka, searching for an opportunity to talk to her, but she doesn't seem to be asking for it. Just trying to talk to her is awkward enough. I should probably just talk to Intoh. Are you ready, human? Wait. Can I ask something first? I apologize, but we should examine you first. I'd be happy to answer your questions later. Well, alright. Alright, I'm ready. Then if you could please take a seat. Intoh guided me to one of the seats while Mykka sat on the other across me. Mykka looked even more nervous now that we're closer to each other, but I could tell she's trying to compose herself. She's blushing. I thought she was about to start talking when she took a few deep breaths, but then Master would start examining you. I shouldn't even expect her to talk at this point. Right, so what do I need to do? If you could please raise your arm. Master would hold your wrist. Is that fine? Yeah, I don't see why that would be a problem. Then please do. Either arm would work. I raised my left arm and offered it to Mykka. She slowly reached to my wrist and I felt her warm hand wrapping around me. Her cheeks started blushing and I felt her hand trembling a little bit. She's so adorable now that I'm getting a closer look at her. I was lost in thought staring at her before Intoh started talking again. Master would like to apologize in advance. This would hurt a bit. A little bit? Wait. How bad could it be? What is she even going to do? Well, I'm not sure of your tolerance with pain. Just brace yourself. Intoh really sounded worried. Isn't she exaggerating a bit? How exactly could such a gentle-looking girl hurt me? Oh, like that, I guess. Oh, shit! Mykka tightens her grip and some kind of black matter spreads on my wrist. It quickly sent an excruciating pain throughout my whole body. Please bear with it. Master won't take long. I couldn't even respond as the pain was constricted in my body. Mykka seemed to be feeling uncomfortable too, as she's lost in thought. The pain continued to persist and my vision became even hazier. Damn, I thought I was going to pass out, but Mykka finally let go and my arm turned back to normal. My body feels numb and the pain left me gasping. Are you fine, human? Master is truly sorry for what she had to do. Well, I guess I'm fine. I tried to make myself look tough and ignore the pain. Yeah, I'm fine. Nothing to worry about. Are you sure? Yeah, of course. It's almost like I didn't even feel a thing. That's good. Then on to the report. Wait, what exactly did Mykka do to me? What was that black thing that appeared on my arm? Both Mykka and Intoh paused for a few moments, seemingly shifting gears. Master examined you by spreading her grim throughout your body. Her grim? Inen is talking about the black thing you saw on your arm. It doesn't really have a name, so we refer to it differently. Grim, black, and gloom are the most common terms. Wait, are you saying all Reapers have this grim? That's right, it's the same thing our clothes are made of. Wait, your clothes? What do you mean exactly? Can we talk about that later? Right now we have a bit, we have a more pressing issue. Alright, I guess all these things I'm learning are just confusing me even more. Don't worry, human, we'll figure it out soon enough. That's why we came to see Mimi after all. Then if you could continue in it? Yes, as I was about to say, Master suspected it from the start, but wasn't sure until examining you. It seemed like your body has the same structure as mine. Same structure as your body? Huh? Human is a doll too? Master is not entirely sure yet, but there's definitely similarities. It would take some time to fully understand what's going on with his body. Wait, are you actually saying I'm a doll like you? As I said, Master is not entirely sure yet. but there's really no way for a human to be able to stay in our world. At the very least, we can be sure you're no longer human. I remember I did feel a weird sense of familiarity when I first saw Intoh. Is that proof that we're actually the same? But even if that's true, what does it really matter? Well, that's true. What's going to happen to him? What do we need to do with human? You said that in a really worried tone. Is there something that's supposed to happen to me? Well, as Susui mentioned before, other entities really shouldn't be able to stay here in our world. But nothing like this has ever happened before, so we don't know if you'll be able to exist here too, or not. Alright, then what am I supposed to do? Well, I don't really know either. We won't know until Mimi tells us something. Yes, as I mentioned, Master would need some time to fully examine him. If you could give Master some space, she can start working. Of course, we wouldn't want to bother Mimi even more. Then let's go back to Susui for now, human. Wait, before I go, I want to ask a few questions if that's fine? Alright, you can ask Master a few questions. It's understandable you're in a state of confusion. Oh yeah. Can I ask you questions, Mykka? Okay, she nodded. I don't want to be rude and you did answer me already, but can you actually talk? Okay, then do you plan to do it? No. Alright. So, am I actually doing anything wrong? That's why you're not talking? No. Okay, well if you say so. You seem close with you. Does she come here to talk to you a lot? Yeah. Does she actually get bothersome, especially when you have work to do? No. Well, that's good to know. I guess she's not very talkative, but yeah. I guess I'll talk to you again some other time. Right. Okay. How may I be of service? So were you actually created by Mykka? I believe so, yes. My earliest memory is seeing her working on my body. Whoa, you actually saw her making your body? How did you feel when you saw her doing that? Sorry, but I'm not sure how to answer that. I'm not able to generate feelings like Master and the other Reapers. Really? But how come I can feel things when you said we're the same? Master said there are similarities, but we're not the same. Master could tell you're already different, so she needs to examine further. Right. I won't hold you two for much longer then. So, I've been wondering about this, but you've been talking for Mykka all this time, but how is that possible? Can you read her mind? No, not exactly. Master can send her thoughts to me, so I can say them if needed. So it's the other way around, and she feeds you her thoughts instead? How exactly is she doing that? Master said that she's connected to me using her grim. Oh, is that similar to what she did to me when examining my body? Doesn't that hurt? No, it doesn't. I'm not sure why you felt otherwise. I don't know anything either. Alright. That's all the questions, I guess. Then, not to be rude, if you could leave Master so she can work? Yeah. Alright. Then I'm ready to head out with you. Sorry for all the trouble. Before you leave, Master would need to take a sample from you for further examination. Huh? A sample? How exactly is she going to do that? Master just needs to use her grim again. I have to experience that again? I apologize once again, but this should be quick this time. Remember you said you would cooperate with whatever they need, human? Yeah, you don't have to remind me. I guess there's really nothing I can do about it. Gotta do what I gotta do. I offered my arm to Mykka again and went through the same experience. Only this time I wasn't startled as I knew what was coming. The pain was still the same though. Finally done with the extraction, I got up from my seat and walked to New. Then we're going to take our leave now. Thank you for your help, Mimi and Nine. Yes, I'll notify you when Master has found something new. Thank you again. Okay, then let's go back to Susui, human. Yeah, lead the way. New led me out of the room and we started tracing our steps. Who would have thought that you're actually a doll like Inen? I'm still not really sure how to feel about that. Actually, I don't even have any point of reference to comprehend what that means. Have you met humans before, you? Of course. I met them all the time because I always do my job. By job you meant reaping people, right? Yes. What else did you think I'll do? Nothing really, I just want to be sure. Then how do I compare to any of them? You mentioned a while ago I look like one, but is there anything different? I don't really feel any difference. You're just like any other human I've interacted with before. Although I don't really remember much of them. I'm just not sure how to feel about it having lost my memory. Well, you don't have to think about it so much, human. We just need to wait for Mimi to find out more about what's happening. I'm sure she'll be able to do it soon enough. Well, you might be right. Of course I'm right. Well, now that I think about it, why exactly are we heading back to Susui? Because we need to report back to her, of course. We need to? Why is that? Shouldn't it be obvious? Susui is the elder of all the Reapers. Wait, elder? Do you mean she's your leader? Yep, isn't that funny? She's so small despite being the boss of everyone. It does seem odd that a small girl would be your leader. But did you call her elder? Does that mean she's the oldest among all of you? Thought you shouldn't talk about that in front of her. Yeah, I'll be careful not to. Yeah, she doesn't like people asking her age. We've almost reached our destination when I noticed two other girls ahead of us. More Reapers? It's two seemingly twins talking to each other. New! It didn't take long for them to notice us, as one of the girls cheeringly called for New. In response, New rushed to meet the two of them. Huh. Luffy Luffy! Luffy Luffy? Ruffy Luffy! Ruffy Ruffy! Jesus, New seemed even more excited than before as she approached the twins. Yay! Yay! You too, Ruffy Ruffy! Yay! Okay, that's weird. The three girls seemed to be lost in their own world as they giggled at each other. Is this their form of greeting? Did you two just got back? We're just about to report back to Sui. We're on our way to there too. What a coincidence! Isn't it, Ruffy? It would seem so. We're just lucky to meet New after we just got back. Yes, we are. The bright girl kept turning her head to her twin until she locked her gaze on me. Then who's this? Human with you? Puzzlement took over her face as she continued to stare at me. A human? That couldn't be right? It shouldn't be. Right, I should introduce you three. We can do that ourselves. My name is Lafial, but you can just call me Laffy. And this is my twin sister, Rafiar. But just like me, you can just call her Rafi. So, Laffy and Rafi then? Exactly. At least one of the twins seemed excited to be meeting me. I guess it's my turn now. You can call me Cryptic, though it's not exactly my real name. What do you mean? Well, I don't actually have memories of before I woke up here. Susui just asked me what I want to be called, and that's the name I came up with. Is that so? That's interesting, isn't it, Rafi? Interesting. That's right, human just appeared out of nowhere when I was talking with Susui. A human appearing in our world, wow. I didn't think something like that has ever happened before. Do you remember anything like this, Rafi? No, I don't. I don't think this has ever happened before. You're definitely interesting, human. Can I call you human like New? Yeah, sure, I don't mind. Then, human, do you want to go back to your world to see if you'll remember something? I can do that? Can you not? Well, that's not exactly what we're trying to find out. We just got back from Mimi and had human examined, but she's still gonna take some time to fully finish. Is that so? That's a shame, isn't it, Rafi? Such a shame. Wait, but does that mean it might be possible for me to actually go back? Maybe. I think Inen was able to do it before. We just have to wait for Mimi to know for sure. We don't know yet if anything bad will happen to you if we actually try. Then there's actually a possibility I'll be able to? Maybe I'll be able to remember something or even find out who I actually am. We just need to hope for the best. If you're actually able to do it, we could bring you along with us. You will? It would be so much more fun with you around. Wouldn't it, Raffi? Yes, it would. Then I really hope we'll actually be able to do that. I'm sure we could, especially now that I promised you a date. We could. A date, huh? When we only just met? Well then, isn't that the best way to get to know each other? Isn't it, Raffi? Yes, it is. Alright, well, I'm not gonna argue about that. We've only been talking for a while, but there's definitely something odd with the dynamic between these twins. I don't want to be rude, but curiosity got the better of me. May I ask a question of you two, Laffy and Raffi? What is it? I'm not sure how Reapers work, but are you two actually twins? Isn't that a bit rude, human? Well, you're right, I was just curious. It's fine, I don't mind answering. You're fine with it too, right, Raffi? Yes, I don't mind. Well, if both of you are fine with it, then... Then on to the explanation. You see, Raffi is actually my Grim. Wait, she's your Grim? That's the same thing Mykka used to examine my body. What exactly is Grim? You mentioned a while ago your clothes are made of it too. I guess I did say that. How should I explain it? Grim is just this black matter each and every Reaper has. We're able to morph it to any shape we want, and that's exactly how our clothes are like this. A black matter that can morph. Alright. Then that means that you change your clothes to anything you want? That's right. The only downside is we can't change its color. Oh, that's so. Okay, so aside from your clothes, how else do you use your Grim? Well, it's also the same substance our sides are made of. I guess it makes sense a Reaper would have a side. Then can you show it to me? It's probably best not to do that. Why is that? Releasing our sides requires power and we wouldn't want to waste any of it. We shouldn't. It requires power to use. Sounds like their Grim can do a lot. Wait, if Raffi's actually Laffy's Grim, then... So if Raffi's your Grim, what happens when you release your Sai? It's simple, Raffi transforms to a Sai. Isn't that cool, human? I mean... Actually, kinda is, yeah. Yeah, I guess it is pretty cool. Of course it is. Isn't it, Raffi? Yes, it is. Though, it would be much cooler if I actually get to see it. You know how to tease, huh, human? Maybe you'll get to see Raffi transform if you stick with us. Do you want to show human to Raffi? I do. Okay, I might just have to do that then. Well, either way, I guess that proves Raffi is actually just your Grim. Ever since I came to existence, Raffi has always been with me. For some reason, she's able to maintain a Reaper-like form. But she's really just my Grim, and not actually another Reaper, and... A saddened expression came to Laffy as she seemed unable to continue talking. It's fine, Laffy. You don't need to say it yourself. I can just explain it to human. New inched closer to me to whisper in my ear. You see, Raffi doesn't seem to be able to fully think for herself. She's just a Grim after all and doesn't have full consciousness. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for asking such a question. It's fine. Despite that, she's still my twin sister. Isn't that right, Raffi? We're twin sisters. And I love my sister so much. That's right. I still love Raffi all the same. The three Reapers were quickly to get back to the mood and move on. I don't think I have ever have anything to say about Raffi and Laffy and Raffi, nor do I feel the need to. I wouldn't think less of her even if she's not a Reaper too. Then we should actually get back to Susui. We still need to report to her. Well, just go ahead then. The four of us started walking again while the three Reapers happily chatted with each other. I stayed back to give them space and we shortly arrived at Susui's office. The Elder. What greets us is Susui with glasses seated on her desk. Susui, we're back. We're here too. We're here. I guess I'm here too. Susui seemed to be in the middle of doing paperwork before we barged into her room. Laffy and Raffy, I wasn't expecting you. We met you while we were on our way. Isn't that crazy? Right, Raffy? Yes, it is. I assume you're done with what you were exploring? Of course, we already sent blueprints to the builders too. Didn't we, Raffy? We did. That's good. You meeting New makes this easier. I'm guessing you already heard what happened with Cryptic? Yes, we did. He's indeed very interesting. It's probably best you pause your usual work until this case is solved. Okay, I wouldn't want to stay either way. I want to know more about what's happening with Human. Yes, he's interesting. Laffy inched closer to me with her shining eyes while Raffy also stared at me. She seemed rather close despite just meeting me a while ago. Susui caught the twins' attention once again before speaking. Then onto your report, New. Did Mykka find out anything? Of course she did, though not fully. She said she'll know more with time. She need more time to fully understand what's happening. But she did find out Human's body seems to be similar to Inan's. Is that true? That's very intriguing. Huh? Does that mean Human is a doll like Intoh? I felt a funny sensation on my body as Laffy started poking on me. Oh Jesus. Hey, what are you doing? It didn't take long before Raffy joined her into touching my body too. So you're a doll too, Human? A doll? Now's probably not the best time to be doing that. Ahem. The twins immediately stopped upon hearing Susui for the second time. You were saying, New? Right, Mimi said they're not exactly similar, but they do have similarities. That would explain why what he's able to say in our world, right, Raffy? It does. But that raises the question, who made him? Someone made me? Wait, are you talking about another Reaper? Of course, that's the only proper explanation. I was created by another Reaper. Then, could it be possible I wasn't even actually a real human to begin with? That I don't actually have any memories of before I came here? But why was I even created? Different thoughts started rushing through my head, and I thought I was about to lose it. Cryptic, are you okay? But thankfully Susui was able to bring me back as she called out to me. Yeah, I'm fine. Just kinda lost in my thoughts for a bit. I'm sure everything is really confusing for you. We'll do what we can to know more about you. Yeah, I'm grateful for that. First we need to find out who made you and why they did it. Okay, how are we going to do that? I'm not sure yet. It looks like there's really nothing we can do until Mykka finds out more. Does that mean I can hang with Human in the meantime? Do you want to do that too, right? You want to do that too, right, Raffy? Yes, I do. Then can we? That would actually be perfect. I have some stuff I need to take care of, so if Laffy and Raffy can look out for Human in the meantime, we'll do it. That's right. That's fine, right, Sui? Yes, it shouldn't be a problem. Hey, let's get going, Human. Let's go. Laffy tugged on my arm and tried to pull me along. Wait, I still have some things I want to talk about with Susui. Yeah, Human didn't even have the time yet to say anything about Susui's glasses. Huh? Why is that something he needs to talk about? Of course it's something he needs to bring up. Susui looks cute with her glasses, right, Human? What are you even asking him? Susui looked at me with a flustered expression as she waited for me to say something. Well yeah. She's cute. Of course she looks cute with her glasses. What? Of course she is. Right, Susui's so cute with her glasses. So he's cute. Why are we even talking about this? You just take him and get out of here. But I was just saying the truth. I don't want to hear it. Jesus. Okay. So... we talk? Well, Do you want to talk for a bit, Raffy? If you want. Yeah, but she can't she can't say anything, right? So let's talk to you first. What is it, human? You mentioned you have some things to do. What exactly are they? There's just been a lot of things happening here lately, even before you appeared. One of the Reapers has been missing for a while now, and she's been neglecting her job. Susui has ordered me to find her. A Reaper that's been missing, wow. Do you have an idea where she could be? I do, as she actually does this a lot. But this is the longest time I spent trying to find her. Well, good luck with that then. I hope you find her soon. I'm sure I will. So, you seem close with Laffy and Raffi. Have you known them for a long time? I think so. It's been so long that I don't remember how many years it's been exactly. Alright, well, if I can ask, what was that thing you did with the two of them when we met? Huh? Are you talking about our greetings? So, it really is their greeting. Is there something wrong? No, I was just curious. Maybe we should do it next time. We should do it too the next time we meet, human. Alright, I'm gonna have to pass on that. Boo, you're not fun, human. How long do you think it would take for Mykka to finish examining? I'm not sure, as this is the first case of something like this happening. If Annie doesn't contact us first, we should probably check on her later in the day. Alright. Okay, I guess I should probably let you do your job. It probably won't take long. Laffy and Raffi will be with you in the meantime. Didn't I tell you to leave already? Can't we just talk for a bit at least? Good, fine. Just make it quick. About your glasses? If that's all you have to talk about, then just leave already. I probably shouldn't keep pushing her. What were you doing before we came here? I'm just documenting what's been happening lately. More things have been added since you came here. I guess I'm sorry for putting more work on you. You have to apologize, as it's not your fault. I'm sure there's someone else behind all this. Right. So, do you think it's possible I wasn't actually a human before? That's hard to say. But unlike Intoh, you seem to be a lot more expressive. You feel more human than her, and that might be because you actually were one. I guess that is true. Or could be true. I could at least find some solace from that thought. You can always talk to me if there's something bothering you. But you were just telling me to go away. That's a different story. Jesus. Okay, I should let you continue your work. I don't want to be in any more trouble. It's fine. We're here to help you. Laffy and Raffi will take care of you in Yu's absence. Right, so let's save. And let's go with the twins. Hey, human. Should we get going? Yeah, you said you wanted to hang out, but what exactly are we going to do? Well, since I'm not allowed to take you in the human world, we can just explore our world first. Wouldn't you want that, human? I suppose I'm interested to see more of your world. It's gonna be fun! Alright. Yeah, let's go then! Let's go, let's go! Let's go! Laffy tugged on my arm while still holding Raffi on her other side and hurriedly led us both out of the room. Oh, and that was it. To be continued. That was it, everyone. That was... Aren't Grim Reapers supposed to be scary? That was, I guess, the extent of the current build that I'm playing. But I mean, we met quite a few Reapers, so that's good. We still don't know what's going on with us. If we're human, are we human or are we dancer or are we doll? I don't know, but well, I guess we'll have to wait for a future build. Now, if you want to check out the game yourself, or you want to play this build or future builds, you can check out Aren't Grim Reapers Supposed to Be Scary on itch.io. This build right now that I played is for Windows, but you can also download the game for Mac OS or for Android. And if you're interested in, supporting the game, if you want to help out the developers, then you can check out their Patreon. Just see the link in the description below, and you can get an uncensored version of Aren't Green Reapers Supposed to Be Scary. I'm not really I mean, I guess there's nothing not safe for work in this build yet, but maybe in future builds there will be something like that, and you'll be able to see all those in the uncensored version, because this is the censored version that's available to the public through itch. But yeah, that was everyone. That was Iron Green Reaper supposed to be scary. I mean, hopefully we get to see more soon. I'm definitely interested in seeing more of the world. Maybe not all Green Reapers are cute girls. We'll have to see. But yeah, that was it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up real quick. And if you like what I do here, consider subscribing. That would be actually immensely helpful if you could subscribe. Tell other people about the channel, spread the word, check out the back catalog too, check out YouTube, check out BitChute if you want to see all the cool games that I cover. And after that, please take just half a minute to see the ways through which you can support me so I can continue doing this for a very long time. You can either give me direct donation through PayPal, you can donate cryptocurrency, you can donate, Bitcoin, Ripple, I guess, and Ethereum. So check those out. There's links in the description below for all those. You can also support me whenever you make a game purchase. Just use the affiliate links in the description. I have links for the Epic Games Store, the Humble Store, or Fanatical. Well, for the Epic Games Store, it's a code. For Humble and Fanatical, they're affiliate links. So use those, because if you do, you don't pay anything extra for the stuff that you buy. You just tell that store to send me a small percentage of the money you spend there. Another great way to help out, although that's going away soon, you can support me by downloading the Brave browser and trying it out. If you already use a Brave browser, you can tip me basic attention tokens, bats, on any video of mine on YouTube. You can tip me, or on any post that I make on Twitter at Cryptic Hybrid. Follow me there if you want to know when I go live, when I post stuff. And of course, you're gonna get all sorts of shares about new games coming out. So follow me on Twitter at Cryptic Hybrid. I passed 1,000 followers, so that's really cool. And yeah, just any support is super appreciated. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. That was Armed Reaper supposed to be scary. And until the next time we see each other, have an awesome day.